Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a trans Q&A. I have done a video like this before, but now that I have more subscribers and I've been transitioning for a longer time, I decided why not do it again, and I'm going to be pretty much answering some of your trans related questions and just some questions that the trans community gets a lot. First question being, how did you know that you were trans? And this is a very hard question because I just feel like I've always known ever since I was a little kid. I would always look up to girls, not wanting to be with them, but wanting to be them. I thought the whole girl and woman physique was beautiful, and I just wish that I had boobs. I wish I had longer hair. I wish I had the hourglass shape. I wish I was able to wear heels. I wish I was able to like doll up when I wanted to. Just things like that I would always want, but obviously as a little kid I would never know, like I didn't know that being trans was a thing until like I'd say the ending of elementary school and the beginning of middle school. That's when I started learning about the trans community and what it is to be trans. So I kind of just always known that I wanted to be a girl. Like I've always wanted to be feminine and pretty much a girl, so I've always kind of known. It's just something that has always happened. The question is, how did you choose your name? And my legal name is Christian Calle. So obviously Christina Calle is just the feminine version of my legal name. And just for some reason, I feel like other girl names didn't click for me. I, for a long time, thought Amber was going to be my feminine new name, but for some reason it just didn't click to me, and I just felt like making my legal name and putting it a little bit more feminine was just like the perfect fit for me. Obviously everyone has a different preference, but for me, just the feminine version of my legal name. The third question is, how long have you been on hormone replacement therapy? And I have been on hormones since January 3rd, 2018. So I'm super close to my 1-year anniversary or my 1-year mark, and I'm so excited. And it's freaking crazy that I'm almost there. Like, I feel like it was just yesterday that I took my first pill. And I'm going to be telling you guys my dosage just because I'm an open book and I'm not afraid of telling my dosage. So I am taking 4 milligrams of estradiol and 100 milligrams of spironolactone. And obviously that's not the highest dosage. I kind of want to be on more hormones, but that's what my endocrinologist has me prescribed as, and I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm just going to do what my endocrinologist wants me to do. But yeah, I'm about to be 1 year on hormones, and I'm so freaking excited. The next question is, have you had any plastic surgery done? And the answer is no. I have not had any plastic surgery done. This is 100% me, 100% my hormones, and I feel like I was pretty blessed to be a feminine person to begin with, so I'm pretty lucky. So yeah, this is just 100% me, no work done. And there's a follow-up question that is, do you want to have plastic surgery? And my answer is, of course I want to have plastic surgery. I feel like a lot of trans girls do, but I don't think it has to do with trans girls. I think just in general, a lot of people want plastic surgery. And the things that I want to get done is my nose, my chin, and my Adam's apple. That's pretty much it. Those are the 3 things that I want to get done. And if I could get it right now, I so would, but I don't have the funds or the money to pay for those surgeries. So I'm not going to be sad over it. I'm going to just work with what I have and be grateful for what I have. So yes, I want plastic surgery, but no, obviously right now I can't afford it. So yeah. The next question is, have you had laser hair removal or electrolysis done? And no, I have not, and I really, really want to get electrolysis, especially in my beard section. I hate talking about this. I feel like it's so embarrassing, but I pretty much have to shave every single day my beard because it grows back instantly. And the sad part is the hormones don't really do much about this. It doesn't really stop the growth of your beard. So yeah, I shave every single day my beard because it grows immediately, and it's really embarrassing when you go out in public because by the end of the day, you're gonna have some things poking through. So I do want to have electrolysis in my beard and laser hair removal in my legs. What has been the best and the worst part about being on hormones? The best part is obviously being myself. I feel like the hormones have just made me so much happier. It was really frustrating living as a guy because my mind and my brain told me I was a girl. And I wanted to look like a girl and I wanted to be a girl. And I wanted people to see me as a girl and just things like that. So living as a guy was torturous. It was horrible. The puberty part was just horrible. It was like insanely horrible. So being on hormones and seeing all these physical changes, and now people see me as a girl and people call me she and her and the right pronouns. It's just so much better, and I feel so much happier living the life that I want to live. But there obviously is hard parts about transitioning and being on hormones, and I have two really main ones that I wanted to talk about. And the first one being, hormones is not cheap. Hormones is really expensive. You have to go get blood work done every 3 to 4 months. You have to go to endocrinologist every 3 to 4 months. The hormones aren't cheap, so it's just a lot of money and it's very expensive, and that's just one of the things that sucks about being on hormones. And my insurance does cover a lot of my hormones and a lot of my transition, but it's still pretty expensive. And the other hard part is penile dysfunction. I have made a lot of videos about this. I have no problem with my penis. I enjoy it. I like it. And I know a lot of trans girls aren't the same as me, but I really like my penis, and I wish that the hormones wouldn't make it harder to function. But it does do that. So that's my only two complaints really about the hormones. Next question is, do you have any advice on dating as a trans girl? And honestly, I kind of don't, because I'm on the same boat as you guys, or like pretty much the most trans community, because dating as a trans girl is not easy. It's really hard. I will say it's very easy for us to hook up with someone. It's very easy to find someone to hook up with. Just get Tinder, just get Bumble, and say that you're trans. And there's a lot of people who fetishize us, so it's not hard to find someone to hook up with, but it is definitely hard to find someone to date and to like be in a relationship with, because I feel like society is still not at that point. I feel like men are still not at that point where they feel like it's okay to be in love with a trans girl. I'm not saying all men are like that, because I have had instances where men are prepared and don't care about society. It's just very hard and very tricky. But I think the only advice I can give is just choose wisely and don't sell yourself short. You know what I mean? If someone's embarrassed to be seen with you, like, just don't even try with them. Like, it's just gonna end up hurting you. I've done that a lot of times where I go out with these guys who are embarrassed of seeing me, and it's just really degrading. So honestly, just pick wisely and just don't sell yourself short, and always stay safe, because like I said, we are a fetish. Sadly, it's really sad that we are, and oh my god, my bracelet just got stuck to my dress. But we are a fetish, so it can get kind of scary out there, so just be safe. And yeah. The next question is, have you had your name legally changed and your gender mark changed? And no, I have not. I feel really stupid and ashamed that I haven't, especially now with the world that we're living in right now, with the whole Trump thing that he wants to erase the trans community. I think it's important that we don't take this for granted and we just do what we have to do. Let's change our name. I haven't done it, and I feel so stupid that I haven't, but I really should get to it. And if you are trans, I think you should get to it too, because you just never know. Don't take this possibility for granted, because there's people out here trying to take our rights away. So do it. I need to get to it too. I get this question asked all the time, and I feel like it's a bit controversial, but what bathroom do I use? I obviously use the girls' bathroom. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I use the guys' bathroom or the girls' bathroom? I personally choose to go to the girls' bathroom because I am a girl. And I cannot imagine stepping foot in a guy's bathroom and like having guys like stare at me down. Like, I feel like it's going to bring a lot more attention if I go to the guy's bathroom than I go to the girls' bathroom. I mean, I don't know. I'm a girl and I feel comfortable going to the girls' bathroom, so that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I choose to do. And a follow-up question to that is, do you sometimes pee standing up? And fuck. sometimes I do when I'm trying to go quickly and just get moving. I sometimes pee. I have tried to film this part so many times now, so I'm gonna try to do this as best as I can, but I'm going to be talking about my orgasms and my penis pretty much. Not a lot of trans people talk about it because I guess they're embarrassed of talking about that stuff, or they just don't want to talk about it in YouTube, but I feel like I'm very open about everything, so I'm just going to talk about it. My penis has changed a lot since starting on hormones. My penis, it has become a lot harder to get hard, and it's not as sensitive. There is still a lot of sensation in my penis, but the part that has become very sensitive is my balls for some reason. Before starting hormones, I liked when people play with my penis, and I really didn't care much for my balls. But now it's like the complete opposite. I really like when people play with my balls, and I really don't care for people playing with my actual penis, just because my penis has not just functioned the same. It just lost a lot of sensitivity. I still feel good sensations when people play with my penis, but not as much as with my balls. And it's just this weird change that not a lot of people talked about. But as well as not everyone goes through the same changes on hormones, so maybe this could just be me, or like it's a rare occurrence. But yes, my balls has actually shrunk as well, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. The sensation of my balls have not even tripled, it like quadrupled since starting hormones, but my actual penis, it just hasn't been the same as before, which is like, for me, it's a downside because I really liked that feeling. I really enjoyed the pleasure that I had, but it just kind of all went to the ball. I will say that the actual size of my penis has not shrunk. I know that it's a very common occurrence in the trans community that your penis shrinks, but mine has stayed pretty much the same size. Maybe along the lines it will shrink, but it is pretty much the same size as it was before. And now the orgasms. My orgasms has changed dramatically. It has changed so much. The best way I can describe it is my orgasms has become very, very feminine. Male orgasms and girl orgasms are completely different. Male orgasms is very short, very like a burst, and that's it. While, you know, female orgasms and girl orgasms are just, it's very long, it's more intense, and I've been feeling like my orgasms has become more intense. I start shaking, I start shivering, my teeth start doing that. I get so like, it's insane. Like my orgasms has become better than before, 100% better. Like it lasts longer, it feels better, it's much more intense, and it's just a lot better. So I'm happy with my orgasms right now. It's definitely like, I don't know, it's a lot better, so I'm good, I'm happy about that. My boobs has become very sensitive, and I get sexual pleasure when I get my boobs played with, which when I was a guy, obviously, I had no sensation in my nipples and my boobs. And sometimes guys would try to play with them or lick them and bite them, and I really wouldn't feel anything. It was kind of just like ticklish and like weird. But now that I'm on hormones and my boobs have been growing, they just become very, very sensitive. Like even when I play with them, it feels really, really good. But when people massage them and play with them, like it feels amazing. It feels really, really good, and it gets me really, really turned on. And it's just like another way of foreplay, which is so much, like it's so good because it makes me feel so much like a girl, because before like I didn't have that, and obviously like girls obviously have the sensation in their boobs, and now that I have it, it just makes me feel a lot more like a girl, and it just makes me feel so happy, and it's just like an extra way of foreplay, which is pretty cool. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Wow.